Ven, ven, Señor.
Father Cirillo Castro holds Mass in a converted garage. There are no walls and just a tin roof. It doesn't always have enough chairs, but this is the closest thing the isolated Cuban town of Sandino has ever had to a Catholic church.
El Señor esté con ustedes.
After the service, Castro takes me to the site of a new Catholic church, the first to be built in Cuba in over 56 years, not since the Cuban Revolution seized control of the island.
Que no se quede en cuatro paredes.
I hope the church doesn't stay within these four walls, he says, that it will go farther than that with the building of the new church, there will be more people of faith. Right now, the building's cornerstone sits in an empty field, but when the church is completed in 2017, Father Castro tells me it will hold 200 people. The new church represents a mending of relations between the Catholic Church and Cuban government, which in the first years of the revolution seized church property and expelled thousands of priests from the country. For the residents of Sandino, the church has added significance. Sandino is an isolated town deep in the Cuban countryside, and here's where, in the early 1960s, many people considered to be enemies of Fidel Castro's revolution were sent by the government to live in internal exile. For them, life in Sandino was nothing short of a punishment. Digna Martinez's family were among the hundreds, perhaps thousands of people who in the early 1960s were considered to be opponents of the Cuban government and forcibly moved to Sandino. They brought us here, she says. It was a process to make a community for those who were called political prisoners. They took away our farm and made us come here. Church officials say the new building is not about righting old wrongs, but at long last meeting the needs of their parishioners.
Pero hay que levantarla.
It has to be built, he says. It can be the first, the second, the third. It doesn't matter to me. The important thing is people build what they need, where they need it. But here and elsewhere in Cuba, as old walls and restrictions fall, there's a sense that slowly hope is returning. Patrick Ottman, CNN.